Hello and welcome to another tutorial video. My name is Narapi and welcome to the Fairy community. Today we will be going over Stream Elements overlays primarily. So we're going to go over to Stream Elements web page. We're going to teach you how to create your own overlays for your streams or your recording, a little bit like we have here in the background. So let's get started. So over here, we have our Stream Elements main page. Over here, on the left-hand side, we're going to see Streaming Tools, which is primarily where we're going to be working on from today. You do have a lot of other tools in here that you can use either for your streams or just to see your revenue and those things. But we'll go over that in another video. Today, we're focusing on Streaming Tools. So the first thing you're going to want to do here is go to Overlays Gallery. Within the overlays gallery, you're going to notice that we have a lot of different overlays that you can use that are free of use, that you can use for whatever your needs may be. So you pick and choose a overlay design that you like, and then you can use it. So we're just going to go over here, and we're going to use, just for this tutorial, the new Halo Infinite streaming overlays that just came out recently. We're going to click on Create, and you can do this on any of the other ones as well. So you hit create, and again you can choose to name your theme name if you wish, and then you go to create my overlay. This is going to be all the different links for the different scenes that you might be using. So in-game, talk show, starting soon, be right back, as well as stream ending. So now if we click on go to my overlays, it's going to go over, switch automatically to my overlays, and we're going to see all those new themes we've just added. And if they're named super themes, the nice thing about these is that they pretty much come ready to stream. So all the alerts are set up. Everything should be set up already for you to just start streaming. So if we go to edit, this is going to be for editing the starting soon scene for this Halo Infinite section. And here you can see latest subscriber, latest follower, latest cheer, latest tipper, or donator, whatever how you want to put it. I personally prefer the term tipper, and then this is how it would look like for your viewers while they wait for your stream to start. You have your Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You can feel free to choose to remove some of these. Like, I don't personally use Instagram. Usually you can choose to remove some of them. You actually go to socials, if it's going to allow me to click on it. There we go. And then we can choose to remove or hide the Instagram section, because I don't personally use Instagram. So now your viewers, the only thing they would see is the Twitter and YouTube sections. You can also just delete if you don't want it there at all. There you go. It's completely gone. So now you only have your Twitter and YouTube. And then if we want to modify anything, this is your alert box. So this is any alerts that you might get. So if you get a new follower, a new tip, a new raid, host, whatever the case may be, it's all going to be appearing in this box down here. The nice thing about this is you can choose to put it anywhere on this screen. So we're going to keep it as is, and then if you click on the section here, and you go to settings, you can actually modify any of these. And if you have a custom alert you want to make, or a custom overlay you want to make, you can modify these. So right now we went to the following alert, and you can set image. So you click on set image, and you can set the image to anything you would want it to be. And if you don't have one already uploaded, you just click on upload, and then you go and into your computer, select the file you would like to upload, and upload it within the Stream Elements database. Same for the video. If you want to have a different video, you can choose another video, so another animation instead of the base animation that comes with this theme. And then if it's a video, you can choose to control the volume. Here is where you would choose to do the volume for this sound alert. So if we go to emulate down here, and you want to hear what it sounds like, you go to follower event or whatever other event you would like to see, and there you go. So now we see that Tabata is now following with the Halo Infinite design, which is the design that comes with this super theme. And if you don't find that the volume was loud enough, you can bring it up a little bit. Then if you want to test the volume again, you just do it again. And you're going to notice it's a little bit louder this time around. And if you want to do that to any of the other ones, subscriber, tip, cheer, host, raid, it's all the exact same. You just go and click on the gear, and then you can set whatever you want it to be. So you're going to notice that each alert, the volume is all different. So you have to set each different alert to what you want it to be. You can choose the alert duration. So if 10 seconds is you feel is too long, you can bring it to 7 seconds. If you feel it's too short, bring it up to 10 or more seconds. Then you can also play with your variation settings. So if you click on variation, you can add new variations depending on what happens. So right now we are in the raid section. So we go to variation, add new variation. This is a raid. So let's find raid. Now we can determine what different variables can happen for this message. So we can choose either amount or name. So if it's a specific person that's raiding you a lot, you can even choose to put in their name, and it's going to be a different raid message whenever they raid. For us right now, we're going to choose amount. We're going to choose exact, or no, we're going to choose at least. So we want an at least number of amount, and then we're going to say, let's say 100. And then 100% chance to happen. We're going to set a different image just because that's the image that was there. And we're going to hit submit on this image, which is from a different theme pack. And then we're going to choose a different sound. Let's just choose this sound for the heck of it, right? And then 10 seconds, that's fine. And then you can choose to have an animation style, bounce in, bounce down, bounce in. We're just going to go bounce in. We're going to say for 3.3 seconds, and then an exit bounce out for 0.3 seconds as well. You can do the same for text animation. Like, you can modify this to however you want it to be. You can even set TTS messages, set your font, change the colors. And now we're just going to go down and hit save variation. So what's this going to do is we're going to go to emulate. We're going to do raid event. We're going to do custom, just because we want to see what the event, what we just set up, right? And we're going to say 100 and hit submit. So now you're going to see that the variation made it different because we got rated with over 100 people, 100 viewers. So basically you can do that for each different variation in each different section of this of these. So if we do the same for a subscriber, for example, the only difference is with a subscriber, instead of a specific amount, it can be a month subscribed, subscription tier, if it's been gifted, if it's a upgrade. So you can choose whatever you would want it to be. So for example, here we're going to go for subscription tier, and we're going to say tier 2. So tier 2 subscription would get a different subscription than tier 1, just to make things different for your viewers whenever they do different interactive things on your stream. So alerts are very powerful tools to let you know what's going on, because you get used to what alerts you usually have set, because usually they're a little bit repetitive unless you use a lot of different variations. So that is it for the alert box. Like I said, there's a lot of different things you can use with this alert box. You can modify for subscription, followers, cheer, etc. And if you want to be able to use this overlay within OBS, if you haven't seen my latest video over on my YouTube, go ahead and check it out. It teaches you how to use OBS, which will teach you how to plug in this overlay into OBS. But overall, you would go ahead and click on copy URL. you would follow the instructions that are that show here. So if you're not sure, quick start guide, and this is going to show you exactly how to do it. But it's usually pretty easy. You just go ahead and paste the URL that we just pasted. So you go on the little pin here, click on it. It's going to copy the URL. And then you go over to OBS and save it as a width of 1920 by 1080. And that's going to appear within your OBS properly. You can then resize or do whatever you want in OBS. So now if we come back over here, you can do the exact same thing for any of the other ones as well. So each individual page can be very different from the other. So in your starting soon scene, you could have specific subscribe alerts, and then in your be right back screen, another subscription alerts. So if we go over to this animated scene, which is an in-game scene, which is what we call an in-game scene, this is where you would normally put your game within OBS and here your camera. Here can be relative up to you what you would like to have here. Same thing for over here. I personally would, for example, if I were to use this theme, I would probably put stream chat over here, and then over here, if I had any sponsorships or any of that kind of thing, I would put it over here. Could also put alerts over here, which seems to be the case for this one. Yeah, this is the alert box, so they put the alerts directly into this little section here. So that's another thing that you can use. And then same concept, you can we have the YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can remove the Instagram just like we did earlier, and play with any of the settings as we were shown earlier. So now I was talking about putting a Twitch chat here. So if we click on the little plus here, Stream Tools, Stream Chat. So you click on this, and then you can drag it in here, and then you can make it bigger or smaller depending. We want to fill this entire section. And there we go. So now if someone were to go over to my channel, so we're gonna just type in something real quick in my channel, and that should appear in here. There we go. So I just typed in my channel and said the exact same message. So this would be appearing here whenever you want it to be. And it would seem that actually the overlay, because it's a super theme, already has the message here. So we can delete ours, and there we go. We already have the chat box here. So very powerful tools. And here in the plus, you have different things you can use to engage with your viewers. So you have your alert box, merchandise alert box. So if you have a merch store and you want an alert box for that, you can have it here. Kapagan, show emotes from chat on your stream. So if people are typing in emotes on your stream, they would appear on this section. Store redemptions, so alerts for redemptions of a store item. Engagement, if you want a countdown, if there's an active contest or giveaway. Media requests to play YouTube videos in real time. Labels are these here. So latest subscriber, ranges, latest follower, latest cheer, latest tipper. And the nice thing is you can move these however you want, wherever you want. Over here we also have a static or custom, so you can put it text, image, videos, slideshows even. So if you have multiple sponsorships, you could put in a slideshow, and then you would put it in and add asset, and then choose whatever asset you might want. So now if we put this, and then we put, say, this. So now it's going to slideshow between these two images. And it shows the image for 5 seconds. You can put a delay, iteration pause. You can change the text and animation settings. So if it's fading in, fading out. So if we change this to, say, a fade in left, it's going to fade in from the left side instead. Let's go back to our little plus. We're going to see charity or seasonal events and stream tools, which was your stream chat. So very powerful tools that you can use. Don't forget to hit save whenever you make changes, so that way it is saved and you can use the link into your OBS, because if you don't hit save, it's not going to make the changes. So when I made the change to add the stream chat earlier and don't hit save, it's not going to appear, unfortunately. And that is about it for this tutorial, guys. This is a very powerful tool, and you can use it in any way you want to make changes to how your stream feels, how you would like it to be. So yes, very powerful tool. The super themes are obviously pre-made for you for use, so you can already use it as intended. You don't have to make any changes to them usually, unless you want to individualize it a little bit. And if you choose something that's not a super theme, because there are things that are not a super theme, so they're more, you can mix and match different themes to suit your needs. And that is it for today's video. If you've liked the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you enjoy more of this kind of content, or if you just want gameplay content, go ahead and down below is my Twitch link. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.